Poker players gather around. It's time to improve your poker knowledge with today's Lucid 60-second poker quiz. So we've min raised Jack 10 off on the button. Big blind's called. We've C-bet on this ace-side board. We've over-bet barreled on this queen. Now the river's an ace. What should we do? We've bet very big on this turn. However, I think we want to keep betting this hand. There are some combos in our opponent's range. Hands like 3-5, 3-4, 2-4, 2-5 from king high flush draws. Jack 10 of spades, for example. And we unblock all of those. Do we have any shown on here? We have a tiny sliver, to be honest, but I think relative to our range, like, it's absolutely fine. And I think we have a pretty good candidate to keep bluffing. What would you do here, ladies and gentlemen? Would you check? Would you bet? Would you overbet? I'm going to sneak out the overbet. Wish me luck. It's a bit of a gamble, but we've rolled a high number. So let's see, shall we? Bet 48 is part of the GTS strategy. Sov would have picked bet 84.25. We should have jammed, given the RNG. Jack 10 offsuit with these suits should triple barrel at a high frequency. Third size is all in. This is about as strong a bluffing hand as you can have. It blocks the big blind strongest trips, which boosts its fold equity. Hands like ace 10 and ace jack. Your opponent must fold most of their trip hands for this bluff to be even slightly profitable. Since this play risks your entire stack, you should be confident that your opponent is folding hands like ace 10 more than 80% of the time. A tall order for many players indeed. Let's have a quick look in the browser. We can see our overall strategy here. We can have a quick look at the Jack 10 and see that the non-spade combos in particular love to go for the big bet. Let's put the jam in. Let's have a look and see what our opponent's doing. You can see they're folding a lot of trips there. If you're playing at home and your opponent wouldn't fold trips on this river, bluffing would be maybe more unwise here. But that's one of the benefits about Cardle, is that you learn the theory, then it also gives you expert opinion in terms of the application of that theory and whether it's relevant in your own games. Hope you learned something. Join us tomorrow for another edition of the Lucid Poker Quizzes.